when you thought heaven was silent. There was a season in your life when you prayed and nothing seemed to happen. You spoke softly, sometimes through tears. You waited for a sign. You waited for relief. You waited for heaven to answer. But all you heard was silence. And in that silence, doubt began to speak. You wondered if God was listening. You wondered if your faith was too weak. You wondered if your mistakes had finally pushed you too far away. But what you didn't know was this: heaven was never silent. It was working quietly. There was once a traveler walking alone on a long road. The road was narrow, uneven, and exhausting. Each step felt heavier than the last. The traveler prayed, "Why is this so hard? Why do I feel so alone?" No answer came. As nightfall, fear grew stronger. The traveler stumbled, scraped their hands, and sat down in the dirt, defeated. "I can't go on," they whispered. What the traveler couldn't see was that just beyond the darkness, a light was approaching. Not rushing, not forcing, but steady and certain. The light belonged to a shepherd who had been watching the road the entire time. He knew every stone, every dangerous turn, every place where travelers were most likely to fall. He did not shout, he did not accuse, he simply walked closer. And when the traveler finally looked up, the shepherd spoke gently, "I was here the whole time." This is how Jesus walks with you. Not always loudly, not always in the way you expect, but always faithfully. When you thought you were walking alone, He was guiding your steps. When you felt delayed, He was protecting you from what you could not see yet. Some prayers are answered instantly. Others are answered through patience. Not because you are forgotten, but because timing matters. You see, a seed planted in the ground looks lifeless at first, buried, hidden, still. But underground, roots are forming, strength is building, life is preparing to rise. If the seed could speak, it might say, "Nothing is happening," but everything is happening. So it is with you. Your growth is not delayed, it is developing. Your tears were not wasted, they watered something holy. Your waiting was not punishment, it was preparation. There was a moment when Peter stepped out of the boat. As long as his eyes were fixed on Jesus, he walked on the water. But when he looked at the waves, fear took over and he began to sink. Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand. Not after Peter fixed himself, not after he became stronger, but right in the middle of his fear. This is important. Jesus does not wait for you to be perfect before reaching for you. He reaches for you while you are sinking. Some of you feel like you are drowning right now, in responsibilities, in regrets, in expectations you no longer can carry. Hear this clearly. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are human, and Jesus does not despise your weakness. He meets you there. When you feel overwhelmed, slow down. Breathe. Faith is not about having all the answers. Faith is choosing to trust even when you don't understand. There will be days when obedience feels harder than rebellion, days when forgiveness feels heavier than anger, days when hope feels risky. But every step taken in faith reshapes your future. Even when no one applauds, even when no one notices, especially then. Remember this truth. God does some of His greatest work in hidden places, in quiet prayers, in unseen choices, in moments when only you and Him know what it cost to keep going. And one day you will look back and realize the silence you feared was actually guidance. The delay you questioned was protection. The struggle you hated was the strength you needed. So if you are tired tonight, rest. If you are confused, trust. If you are afraid, hold on. Jesus is closer than you think. Not ahead of you, not behind you, right beside you. And even now, He is whispering to your heart, "Do not be afraid. I am with you."